What the Oh my.
I am Media, the Gynarch of the Questers for Inner Strength. Chancellor Larock warned me about you.
I am Lieutenant Commander Data of the Federation Starship Enterprise.
Chancellor Larock said that Commander Riker was your spokesman. I am under no obligation to speak to anyone else.
Fair. And then she said, tambourine, so, Mr. Ricky Balls.
What do you want now?
I'm Commander William Riker.
Could you help me pick up this soap?
Lovely temple you have here.
Thank you. It stimulates our contemplations.
Oh, you're right. He is getting in there.
What is this place?
This is the Grand Penitorium,
For all
where
the
my
penetrating.
subjects meet to become more disciplined and more firm-willed.
Your regimen sounds quite difficult.
It is. Only the most dedicated can accomplish the regime. What about you? You would be a good candidate for discipline, if only I still had my scepter of light.
He needs his beatings.
So we should make sure he gets some.
Why don't you still have your scepter of light?
Those horrendous seekers took it from me during the last declaratory. I would give anything for it. We are planning revenge next time.
Why do you call yourselves the Questers for Inner Strength?
Our founder, Plagu,
Good name.
believed that the outer body must suffer to make the inner soul stronger. Only by learning to deny the sensations of our outer bodies can we make our spirits free.
You're a little bit crazy, huh, lady?
Why do you have a force field inside your temple?
There is a Chodak transporter pad behind it that the lawgiver frequently used during the last years of his life. We want to preserve it from prying eyes.
Sensations at the Penitorium. It does sound like a lyric to a black metal song, doesn't it?
Maybe the original fifth scroll is back there. May we investigate it?
I have no desire to share my temple's treasures with aliens.
Can you help us find the original fifth scroll?
My people have always looked inside themselves for their strength. We have never cared for external things to aid our spiritual quest.
Seems a little bit how you say.
Thank you for your time.
You certainly wasted enough of it.
Use phaser on rude lady. Oh, that's not a button I had. Shame. Okay.
I've known some women like her before.
Media seems determined to assert her authority.
This is the leader of the Questers. She seems to have a very Klingon bearing.
You have a... Well, because they're for beating people, were.
Being so disagreeable is not a way to remain in command for long.
You have a point. I like that they all... It kind of makes you want to take down all 12 characters you can take on the away missions, doesn't it? To see what they all say. Use Madia. Riker is go... I'm so sorry, everyone. I'm so sorry. We'll just turn that down for a bit. See how she feels about it. We'll just... It's okay, there's only another 80 seconds of it. DJ. No, I've only picked it up. It looks like you can't use it on people. The moment you lift it, it starts its dubstep adventure.
This melody doesn't work.
You're gonna make me play that every time just to tell me that? Because basically, Riker, fuck you. It could be worse. It could be his trumpet.
It's an impenetrable force field.
It's made of penitorium.
This appears to be an unknown type of force field.
Have you considered shooting a woman? Lord knows I have. Mr. Datar.
That is unnecessary. I suspect this may be of Chodak origin. Our phasers seem to have no effect on it.
In the dictionary.
That is unnecessary.
Not if you really put your mind and or shaft to it, Mr. Space. Quite. Okay, well there's not a vast amount else to interact with. We know about the force field, we know about Madia. I don't really see... Oh, doorway. It was just the doorway and Worf.
Lieutenant Worf is the ship's chief security officer.
Thank God you were here, Mr. Datar.
Beam us up.
Counselor, do you have any thoughts?
I'm sorry, Captain.
Well, it was worth a try. Well, exactly. Perform a murder. So, we will take Riker, because he's the only one who's recorded lines with people. We'll take LaForge. We'll take
down coordinates selected.
Deanna, because I feel it's helpful to look in people's brain boxes. Let us dismiss Mr. Data and instead bring... Do I want Crusher? Yeah.
Dr. Crusher, please report to the transporter room.
Oh, thank you. I didn't notice that black bar had appeared. You're very wise and pretty. Whip. What? Well, that's not what I thought it was. Okay. Okay, what is that black bar? Let's find out together using the power of slowly moving over objects in my OBS. Ah, there we are. Boom. No more black bar. Sorted. What is the point of an ensign? They should be banned. They disgust me. I presume that's what you meant. I'm just curious if the doctor can tell me anything about the biological nature of some of this stuff.
It's not working.
That was worth a try.
It's not...
Well, fuck that idea then. I was curious. Okay, now she's just far away. That didn't actually solve much. Oh, there's a desert we can make her walk out into. What the heck are you?
That plant must be pretty hardy to survive under these conditions.
Mr. Hyde, greetings.
It's not work.
Okay, turns out we don't really need the doctor with us. So we might just quickly...
Beam us up.
Ow, sorry. We might just, as the wonderful band A2M put it...
I'll be substituting bitches. Switch a man.
Beam down coordinates selected.
You know what? This is a good crew. I guess we don't need Picard with us. I just thought it'd be helpful to have a guy who knows about old shit. Let's find it. Ow. I'm old now. I can be the old shit master. Come on, you lot. We've got woman who can sense people. We've got... Oh, good. Oh, look, it went Popo. Did not expect that.
That was something I wasn't expecting.
You and me both, Mr. Ricardo. It's exactly at times like this, I wish I had the doctor with me.
They're doing just fine.
The seedlings have spread out through the clearing. We don't have the right equipment for preserving the samples. We'd better leave them alone for now.
Oh.
May the lawgiver's spirit grant you wisdom. I am Arch-Rashan Natural, Chief Assistant to His Exalted Prominence, Elant of the Seekers.
Chancellor Larac told me to expect you. How may I be of service?
Thank you very much for telling me that I'd missed the camera there. But I suspect if having Alex in your camera was a big issue for you guys, you might not be here. Anyway, moving on. I like this guy. Guess who should talk to him? Sure, should we do some sneaky scanning before we talk to him?
The thermocode locking device will need exactly the right key to open it.
The right key, as in from this orchestrion?
There's some fascinating technology involved in this mechanism.
Okay. Mr. Riker, do some gossip.
I'm Commander Riker of the Federation Starship Enterprise.
I know you love the music, but give it a moment, Space Cowboy. I can't bear much more of it. Key of this D right here.
Lovely temple you have here.
Thank you. It pleases us.
Like your Beppis.
What is this place?
It has many names. It is usually called the Hall of Triumph. But recently, some have called it the Path of No Return.
When did this start being called the Path of No Return?
More than a month ago, our leader Elant vanished through the Door of Enlightenment. He has not returned.
But we got these lovely sausages out the other side.
What is this Door of Enlightenment you mentioned?
At the end of this path is a door no one has ever opened. No one before Elant, that is.
Why hasn't anyone opened this door before?
There is a gatekeeper who jealously guards the doorway. He asks a series of questions when anyone tries to pass it. And if the person does not answer all the questions appropriately, the gatekeeper will not let him pass.
I get it, Dreambird.
Isn't it possible that the original fifth scroll might be hidden on the other side of the Door of Enlightenment?
I suppose so. But why should we risk our safety when we have the true copy of the scroll anyway?
Oh, religion.
Why is your group called the Seekers?
Our founder, Baranam,
Good name?
believed that the path to enlightenment lies in searching for the truth. We are humble in our ignorance. Only the truth will free our souls.
Okay.
Can you help us find the original fifth scroll?
I can let you see the true copy made by Baranam, our sect's founder.
Oh, I was hoping we could accept his edited copy. I thought it would be helpful.
We're doing this for historical research. I'm sure you understand that no matter how good your copy is, we need to check the original for authenticity.
I am afraid I cannot help you. The original was hidden by the lawgiver many centuries ago, and I do not know where it is.
What is the gatekeeper like?
It is a very advanced device with strange, almost telepathic powers. Some say it is holdover Chodak technology, and others say the lawgiver had something to do with it.
Thank you.
Thanks, buddy. I'm so sorry, everyone. I don't think this is skippable once I press it. They must have been really proud of this song, and I'm sure no one in QA banged their skulls apart on the keyboards testing this section of the game. Yep, this is forever. Oh my god. The worst bit is, by the end of tonight, we're all gonna love it. This is the new theme song for the channel. It's a banger. fuck all happened. Okay. If it's a series of questions, should we bring Picard down? He's the kind of person who knows words.
This plaque certainly doesn't look very friendly. I don't think that's such a... This is the door.
Go and have a meander. Have a look-see.
Intriguing.
You think it's worth saving?
It would take considerable time to adequately analyze this electronic system.
Very well. We will perform a new save in the form of Cuntle-Farty bagpipes. And then... Troy will shoot it.
I don't feel right about doing this.
Okay.
I don't think that's a good idea.
I don't think that's the best thing to do.
That is unnecessary. That is
Very well. Well, Riker, I guess this is on you. Ah!
Come no closer. I am the gatekeeper of the Door of Enlightenment. You must answer my questions appropriately to determine whether you are wise enough to proceed. Those who answer inappropriately will be punished if they attempt to pass.
I rather wish we'd brought Picard down with us. There's still time to go and get him, but we'll try it with Riker. I want... This is the perfect situation for Jean-Luc to just be pressed up behind Riker going... He's going to ask about latinum. The answer is... latinum. But we'll try. We'll try.
Ask me your questions.
By what right are you here?
I suspect honesty is the best policy here. Hello, Slavic. Pantsu indeed. It's been a while since the last Pantsu stream.
For all I know, we may not have any right to be here.
Then you have already started to learn. How does a person reach enlightenment?
I don't know.
You are saying you have no knowledge of that which cannot be known.
I'm glad, Slavic. Then we'll make it happen. Yes, it is a bit African swallow, isn't it?
Which of the sects has correctly interpreted the fifth scroll?
I don't have enough facts to answer that properly.
Too many facts can close a mind to knowledge.
I don't like that as a philosophy.
Who are you?
Everyone plays so many roles in life. It is impossible to label them.
You understand the fundamental paradox of existence.
Yeah, all right.
To know that you know nothing is the beginning of enlightenment. Your answers prove that you are ready to admit this. You may pass through the door.
Let me just scrape this 8-bit stone over this microphone. Piece of piss. No, strange one. I did not. This place is not what I expected. Then again, I don't know what it did expect. Is the fifth scroll the dude? Has he just been chilling here all this time? That's pretty cool.
I'm willing to bet that panel will let us turn off the stasis field.
Guess it's a stasis
It's a control panel, but I'd have to take it apart and trace it to tell you what it does.
There is someone being held motionless within the glowing field.
If only I'd brought the fucking doctor.
This stasis field stops the effects of time on any object within it. A living being is trapped inside it.
Oh, it's a null entropy field. Why didn't you say so? Go on, LaForge, do your worst.
It's too dangerous to play around with controls we don't understand. We could end up hurting the person in the field.
Fine, we'll do a learning. Mr. Data, could you look at this for me?
Interesting. This is written in a language with which I am unfamiliar. Given the premise that the Chodak once inhabited this world, it is possible that this could be a sample of Chodak writing.
What you're saying is you want me to jam the talk box into it. Ah, fuck. It was unskippable. In 1995, no one had anything else to do, so it was just this forever. Oh my god, it's still happening. My sanity chip has melted. Oh, well, that did lots. That was definitely worth the time. Okay, what else is here? There's the chap in the juice box. There's a sign that no one knows how to read.
This is written in some
I can't read.
It's some kind of sign.
It is reasonable to assume that these controls will operate the stasis field. These controls are still in operational condition. These controls are very complex. I could not guarantee to use them successfully without a great deal more study.
Or just shoot the shit out of it. Oh, no, Stowe, the process has already started. Oh, that's true, he was an expert in Chodak runes. You're quite right. I suppose I should save. I can start saving over the, this nonsense. I wonder if he will have reappeared helpfully back at the beginning of the map. Oh, what a coinkydink.
May the spirit of the lawgiver strengthen you. Have you had much success in your search?
We found Elant, but he was trapped inside some sort of stasis field. Have you ever encountered anything like that?
Thank the lawgiver you found him. I was worried about my old friend. No, I have not heard of such a field, but it is probably Chodak in origin. We still find many Chodak devices here, and they are often operational, even after all these years.
Can you help us free Elant?
Without knowing how to operate the device, I have no way to assist you.
There was a control panel with a sign near it. We couldn't translate the writing.
The lawgiver made a great study of the ruins and developed a Chodak Garidian translator. I will upload it into your tricorder. Perhaps it will help you save Elant.
Like and subscribe for Chodak/Garidian translator. Oh, Chodak Garidian translator.
Thank you very much. This may be an enormous help.
Elant is my friend. I do hope you can free him. But if you will please excuse me now, I have a planet to govern.
I just like to stand next to this rock sometimes. Yeah, you know what? He's very trusting, isn't he? We don't need an only Chodak's page yet. Oh, look at these growing away. That's quite cool, isn't it?
Those plants certainly grow quickly.
Come on, Reiki. Alright. LaForge, use tricorder on, sign.
These instructions explain how to operate the control panel. It will not be hard to deactivate the stasis field now.
This I'm glad to hear. LaForge, you haven't done much. You can pop over and press the button. Hello.
By the lawgiver's wisdom, what is happening here?
Someone's put an orange on my head. Quickly. It brings peace. Break its legs.
I don't think that's a good idea.
Sassy. Yeah, alright. I'll be very impressed if even he is like, I was told to only talk to Riker. Let's get Deanna near. I feel like it would be helpful to be able to know what he's thinking. And we'll send Riker in for the chat. Oh, thank you for letting me know. You guys are nice.
I'm Commander William Riker of the Starship Enterprise, representing the United Federation of Planets. We're visiting Phrygia by permission of Chancellor Larac. I presume you are Aelant, exalted prominence of the Seekers.
What a presumption to make. But you're right, Mr. Riker. It is I.
I am indeed. This is all most peculiar, but according to my studies, the lawgiver expected us to have off-world visitors this year, so I should not be so surprised.
Life forms. You tiny little life forms. You precious little life forms. Where are you?
What is this place?
I scarcely know myself. I only came through that door a few minutes ago, and I've not had much chance to...
Whoops, didn't mean to cut you off. And not a chance to look around. I suspect this is a room built by the Chodak, lol. Original inhabitants of this world. Their ruins are all around us. Okay.
I know it seems like you were here only a few minutes, but it was much longer. You've been trapped in a stasis field. Time actually stopped for you.
I see. It was a rather disorienting experience.
How? How was the disorienting experience if your mind wasn't going? You're a filthy liar with an orange for a head.
Do you remember what happened?
When I entered the room, I saw a pair of talismans sitting on that rock. I climbed down to get them, but as soon as I touched them, alarms sounded and I just lost consciousness. Then you were here when I awoke.
Ancient Chodak astrology. I cannot deal with the volume of Chod. It's too late, I've said it now. Right, moving on.
You've been in stasis over a month from what your assistant Natural told us.
Can't take #Chodak.
Natural? That devious DOMME is probably plotting some way to take over my position. I must return to the temple as quickly as possible. How can I thank you for rescuing me from that stasis field?
I wish I hadn't had Riker here, because the answer will be an unzipping sound effect.
Thank you for your generosity, but a reward isn't necessary.
The customs of my sect compel me to show my gratitude.
Oh my.
Here are the talismans I picked up, as well as the key to our vault, which holds the trophies we have won in the declaratory over the years. You may take up to 3 items to help you in your mission.
Very good, sir.
Thank you. We'll try to use your gifts wisely.
Please excuse me. The effects of the stasis field have worn me out. I will rest here a while and then return to my temple. I'm sure I must have been missed.
I know, right? Well, not only that, but it really successfully emulates being multi-process. Because even while people are talking, while things are happening, I can grab and move this window around. This is the reason this is mind-blowing, people, is that this is not a Windows game. This is a DOS game, which is not a multi-process operating system. You got one thing, if you're lucky. And so the fact that they also coded it to have a pseudo window so you can choose where to put things in the interface is actually pretty heckin' mind-blowing. Well, that was fun.
Are you feeling all right?
Thank you for your concern. I am feeling a little dizzy, but I think it will pass.
How could the lawgiver know we would come here in this particular year?
He was a prophet. Prophets are supposed to foretell things.
Silly of me.
Can you help us find the original 5th scroll?
I wish I could. I came here looking for it. Why are you strangers so interested in it?
There is civil unrest on Garid. Only the 5th scroll may quiet it.
That sounds like a noble goal. Even though we have been exiles here for many generations, we still care about our home world. May the lawgiver's wisdom help bring peace to Garid.
Thank you for your time.
You're right, Space
If
Cowboy.
it hadn't been for you, I would have no time.
Oh, temporal joke. Good. Fire phaser. Well, he gave us some stuff. That's good. We could even... Let's pop out to the other side. Oh my goodness, there we go. And then let's have Dear Mr. Data examine these interesting new objects.
Alant says this is the key to the Seeker's vault.
Oh, so we've got a key finally.
Readings indicate this talisman is operating at a phase variance of 3,000 kilohertz.
That's exactly the phase kilohertz variance of my dick.
Readings indicate this talisman is operating at a phase variance of 5,000 kilohertz.
That's exactly the phase variance of my fucking nip-nips. We're allowed to take 3 objects, and I do not want to piss off the gentleman. Oh, you made a temporal joke, temporal joke. Don't steal the wrong shit. Okay. We're gonna need the golden boy, because it got stolen from the golden boys. And we need to actually examine what each of the other ones are.
No unusual
I want you to tell me what it is.
It is a metallic rod about 70 centimeters in length.
Ladies. Let's have Riker look.
It's basically just a pole with some fancy work on the end.
It's a short metallic rod.
Yeah, baby.
It looks lightweight and easy to hold. A stasis jar like this can maintain its contents' molecular state almost indefinitely.
Oh, that could be something interesting there.
It looks lightweight and easy to...
It's basically just a... It looks like a...
So a stasis jar, a statuette.
I wonder what this is used for.
And something that we don't know what it is.
It is in satisfactory condition.
No
This is still in working order.
So this staff looks like it's the staff of Mrs. Stabby Punch. So we'll take that. That gives us 1 bonus object we're allowed to take, but we won't for now. Oh, well, I'll tell you what, Stowe. Since you're so invested, why don't we go for another 4 heckin' minutes? Do you want to stick around for another 4 minutes, Stowe? We're gonna go and give Madame Dom her magic banging stick. Add quote. Here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, I present Magic Banging Stick to Matriarch.
What would I do with that? Go away.
Right, I've performed what could be described as a fucky-wucky. I'm sorry that it looked incredibly BDSM and stabby, so I presumed it was your rod of hurting men. I didn't know that you like a nice staff for hurting men. I'll go and get a prettier hurting man staff. Jesus Christ.
Praise the lawgiver who has decreed that we should meet again. What can I do for you?
You can fuck off. I'm not here for you. Oh, you're shitting me. The keycard is 1 use?
It didn't work.
The keycard is 1
I
use. The keycard... Oh, I'm so glad I saved. Oh my fuck. So we'll take... Fucking hell, that was intense. We are very lucky we saved, but sadly we saved when I've already opened the vault, so we always have to make this decision. Golden ring. That's a statuette. That's a stasis jar. Other stuff. Great. I don't know. Stasis jar, statuette, device. What do you guys think? Maybe the device? I mean, it's the one that's devicey. I'll do a yoink. We'll try that yoink. We will not save over save 1. Will we? Alex. Remember this, Alex. Do not save over save spot 1. Because we can't open that fucking vault again. Which is ridiculous. You, is this the stick you wanted?
My scepter of light! Oh, thank you. I have been missing this for ages. Oh, what favor can I do for you in return?
Oh, well.
What's behind this force field?
An ancient Shodak transporter pad.
Will you lower the force field?
Yes, I will do that for you. But I do not think it will be much help, since we have never figured out how the lawgiver's transporter works.
Well, that's because you didn't have a team of 4 characters and a point-and-click adventure, you stupid woman.
I think this is the transporter's control.
We did it, everyone. My goodness. We're not going to save, because I will definitely save over Section 1 if I do. Star Trek Borg is a game I would love to play on the channel. I think it might be even more difficult to track down and get running properly than this has been. But I think post-Final Unity we might do Borg. It's one of those games that's always fascinated me and never had the chance to play as a child. As a baby. It's very annoying that don't tell AdzoPlay I said this, that Star Wars has so many excellent video games, and that Star Trek has so precious few. Bridge Commander, I started playing Bridge Commander, but it turned out to be one of those games you very much need to have read the manual for. That was a complicated game.
If you got to the end, you got this song. Please hit the like button. I probably should have thought of that.